What's going on with you guys? 144 alchemists, you know what I'm saying? Jedi's calling in the tribe. I'm calling in the tribe. Let's go. Let's go. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Get some sunlight, baby. Get some sunshine. Remember, the real you is the sun, untouched, unscathed, and unaffected by whatever goes on down here. So remember, guys, simply just become that version. You know what I'm saying? This came to me clear as day, and is be how you want to feel and feel how you want to be. It doesn't matter what even you're experiencing. It doesn't matter what your reality's looking like, whatever story your egoic mind identity is telling you right now. Do what you tangibly know to be true and expect no results, meaning silence the finite mind, silence the I, the false I, the superstitious I, the false belief-based character. So get the character out the way, empty your mind, forget everything, come to the present moment and just completely reset, restart. See that everything is really happening in this present moment. You know what I'm saying? It's all here now. It's really all here now. So just take your power back, take your energy back. Stop identifying with the fit. It's a biological spacesuit. It's a garment that houses divinity, the whole perfect and complete you right now. So don't overthink it. Don't get caught in thought. Don't get caught in, misidentifying with the mirror. So realize the mirror is going to reflect to us our dominant vibration, our frequency, what we're emitting is what we're getting. So hold the frequency. Creation is finished. Remember, I am the creator and creation is finished. Hold that energy. Be that now. Suppose it is done now. Ignore the mirror. Stop getting triggered by the mirror. Don't get triggered by your own creations from your false self. Don't get triggered by what you created, the day before or a few weeks before. Completely shift the way you perceive it. This is kind of something that is coming transparently right now in the present moment. Just being authentic, committing to a life of authenticity, committing to truth, and realizing that everything serves you. You know what I'm saying? You're not stuck. That is your egoic mind, electromagnetic interference, really just lying to your ass. So once we gain that self-awareness, we start to gain more self-control. We start to gain more self-discipline, energetically, taking our power back. So realize, guys, when you realize that you're not the body and you're just the sentience, the divine, the formless, free, unconditioned, you know what I'm saying, indirect fractal of God that is housed within this, you will stop taking yourself so personally. You know what I'm saying? You will stop taking things so attached. You know what I'm saying? Because when our energy is attached to something, it's like it's stuck there. Anything we're energetically bound to, we're not. It's gonna damn near be impossible to move forward. So the best way to really move forward right now is just pretend you just arrived here, man. This came from Action Super Constant. Pretend you just arrived. No past, no future. You just got here. Like a blank sheet of paper. Like you were just born. You just arrived, man. Just now. So ignore the illusion of, what we call the third frequency, what's around us. A lot of times what I've been picking up on is that closed-mindedness, that contraction, that conceptualization. Remember, whatever conceptualized reality we create in our mind, the body's going to follow. So this is how be how you want to feel how you want to be is so powerful, because honestly the circumstance you're in doesn't really matter. The environment you're in doesn't really matter. Best thing to do is just hone in on that energetic hygiene, hone in on being authentic, you know what I'm saying? Really being your true self. Forget who you thought you were or what you think you know. Suppose you just got here. So remember, the universe, it's just going to mirror our vibration. A lot of times, we start to get energetically more sensitive, more intuitive, just kind of more hyper aware. But the best solution to that I'm finding is just to be detached. Realize detachment is really king and queen. Detachment is number one. So when we detach our energy, you're not going to be so caught into the pre-played, predictive, habitual, limiting, and disempowering states of reaction. Because remember, the ego mind identity is a fear-based reactionary parasite. So when we shift out of reaction, we shift into presence, we shift into that detached observation, and that activates the divine intelligence directly. That activates, that state of being naturally. So just come out here and create. Remember, do what you tangibly know to be true. Take your power back. This is so vital right now. So take your power back. Remember who you are. Shed that old layer, man. Shed that skin of, co-opting into someone else's, shrinking yourself into someone else's singular perspective. Their reality. This is your universe, baby. You get to create it. You're the creator of this. You know what I'm saying? You can recreate it over and over again just by marrying yourself to the present moment, letting go of that past future, thinking, all habits of the false self. So just let that go. realize that you're exactly where you need to be right now. What's taking place right now is actually moving in your advantage. It's up to us to just perceive differently, you know? Shift your perspective, shift the way that you're looking at it, and what you look at changes. Something, you know, Einstein said you can't solve a problem with the same consciousness that solved it. So this is how we're able to rebirth. Once you know, I'm the creator, Christian is finished, it gives you that detachment to where you're not so attached to the same thing, you know, the loop, whatever you want to call it, where you're in that mindset of where your ego is your master. No, no, no. Never let the little you conquer the big you. You know what I'm saying? You're the captain of your ship. The I am, the mighty I am, is the conqueror of the ship. So remember to be creative. You know, be expressive, be authentic, and be in that state of being that it's just already done. Like magnetize your creations by holding that frequency. Fuck anything else, any distractions, other people. Don't get identified and don't get attached, because that is where you are just stuck in the same thing, and you're just like, what the. But we're transcending that now. We are transcending that now, and we're coming into a new perspective. You know what I'm saying? That everything really serves you, because it's like we put it there. You know, I'm telling you guys, the ego mind, the unawakened mind, you know, playing victim, acting like it's the hero's in you, man. Who you been looking for? It's in you right now. It's a vibration. Activate it. Remember, just like Master Sananda Christ said, there are many mansions in my Father's house. Activate the frequency. Just become it. Become it. Follow your intuition, because that's connected to your higher mind, and your higher mind's connected to your higher self, and it holds the whole damn plan. You know, it's really just unbecome, and become who you really are. Let go of what you think you know, whatever conceptualized the ego mind identity has put a wool over your ass. So we're gonna fuck it, throw it off, and just suppose you just arrived. This is the best way to move forward. So then you're no longer perceiving yourself in that same little fake image, that fake character that was limited, unconfident, had zero charisma. Nah, baby, the charisma is in you right now. You just have to let go of the fake character that had it in the first place. The beliefs, concepts, ideologies, misidentifications, you know, misperceptions. So see, it's all there now. Everything is within you. Your success is within you. Your vibration of that abundance, it's there. You just have to hold it. Remember, be how you want to feel and feel how you want to be. I'm saying that honestly, your vibration and your state of being in this present moment is more important than anything else, because once you realize there's no subject object paradigm, once you realize that there's no really out there, everything is within you right now. So when we transcend the subject object paradigm, that's the illusion of separation. You know, that's the illusion of, oh, something is out there, I've got to get it out there. Hence why, you know, just look around. A lot of people are struggling because they're in this state of delusion of separation, when really it's all here now. You have to completely forget and leave it all, drop it all the limitations, compartmentalizations, fragmentations, all these things. This is what the finite mind does with the intellect. Because remember, when we misidentify with body consciousness, what takes place is you only have the intellect and the five senses, and it's a limited bandwidth through our five senses, you know what I'm saying? So don't misperceive or even get shaken, you know. Be like an immovable mountain holding that energy, like the alchemist you really are. Hold that energy and do not drop it. And we do that by not misidentifying. So stay in that detached observer mode, pure creator awareness, and awaken and unleash yourself. We're letting go of a lot of things that don't serve us, man. If it doesn't serve that authentic version of you, if it doesn't serve who you know deep down from a soul level, who you truly are, not the fake character, not the brainwashing, the fucking hypnotism of other people, you know, because once you really see everything as you pushed out, that really just expands your energy back up. So shift from acceptance into allowance. This is key. This is a key thing. If you can master this, it's money. Stay in that state of allowance, because when we stay in that state of allowance, we're opening the potentials. Remember, in this present moment, infinite potential possibilities that are taking place right now. So when we let go of that programmed way of just viewing things like it's just how it is. That's how the ego is. That's not you. You're none of these things. You're the awareness of what you're aware of. So don't get locked into one singular perspective of, oh, I'm a victim, I'm this and I'm a that. I am this, I am that. I don't like this, I don't like that. Notice that I. Get the false I out of the way and just realize that the power's in you right now. Main test is, can you hold that frequency regardless of what's happening around you? people, environments override it. Because once you realize, God, this is the number one thing, and this is really is coming to spontaneously in the moment, realizing that what's going on around you has really, it's kind of irrelevant at this point. Once you see that you're the creator, once you see that you're the creator, we transcend that subject object paradigm of, delusions. Like, I'm this, I'm the victim, and I'm stuck, and I'm powerless. No, if you feel stuck and powerless in a situation, bring that allowance energy so you can open up, expand it again. You know what I'm saying? Open up your energy to the infinite fields that are taking place in the quantum realm right now. You know, these physical eyes, guys, I'm telling you, it's just the periscope. What you really are is way down deep, deep haul in the ship. And that's something that Master R really mentions. It's a brilliant thing. But I'm telling you guys, just be in that spontaneous moment. Stop thinking, man. Realize that thinking is a low frequency habit that runs the EMI, the electromagnetic interference, the ego mind identity, you know? So just detach. Remember, do what you tend to know the truth and expect no results. What you are is no name, no form, no image. This will immediately transcend all those freaking delusions of the beliefs, concepts that you're just a little this and a little that. Remember, we are not the mind-body complex, but the divine sentience which it operates. Remember, sentience given a body of energy to create with. So what you really are, you know what I'm saying, from a higher metaphysical lens, you're pure awareness and limitless power, creative potential, infinite possibilities. So we're going to blast off the shit. We're taking us straight to creator level, 144. And this is the time to take your power back. You know, it's like, it's really now or never. Because once you see time is just a fucking illusion, there's really only this moment, and you are this moment. If you find yourself around people that are not really on this frequency, you know, the best way is just to detach. Take nothing personal. Keep your hands off. Let the creation process take place. Even, we're observing ourselves. Because once you see the creator, what is created, the act of creation is all one thing. You know, the desire and the fulfillment of the desire are all coming from the same source. You will realize that what you are is a supremely high frequency energy being. You're not just a physical body. We are energy beings. This is why once you see yourself as an energy being, you don't have to eat as much, because what runs us is the chakras. You know what I'm saying? Energy metabolizers and transformers. So, take it in the sun and just basic, movement is medicine, guys. Don't get too stagnant. Don't get too stagnant. Follow that intuition. When you feel that call, like, oh, I got to get up, kind of, stretch out a little bit and just follow it spontaneously. Remember, you know what's best for you. Your higher self, your intuition knows what's best for you. I'm just a reflection of you to remind you of that power and divinity that's already inside of you. So let go of what you think you know. Let go of the ego mind's limited, because it's disharmony itself. The character, it's going to keep it real. The character is completely inauthentic. It's completely made up who. It's societal programming. The voice in your head that's trying to harass you and tell you, oh, this is how it is. No, fuck that. Shit is not true. What other people are doing, this is something that I'm finding very just beneficial that you can add to your arsenal. When others are around, when there really is no others, I get that some of us have that sensitivity where you kind of pick up on other people's energy. You're just aware of it. But remember, don't attach. Don't identify. Be a hollow balloon and just let it pass right through you. Be that hollow balloon, let it pass right through you. So nothing really sticks to you. Nothing really attaches to you. So remember, authenticity is detachment. You know what I'm saying? When we're detached, nothing sticks to us. Remember, the real you is the sun, untouched, unscathed, unaffected, meaning nothing touches the self. The mind and body may be affected. When we're identified with the body, we're identified with the name, image, and form, which makes up and constructs the EMI. And this is hence, the human condition. Everyone in their waking EMI state is misidentified heavily, deep-rooted indentations with the body, and that I'm my name, and I'm this, and I'm that. No, we're going straight to creator mode. We're going straight to God mode. We're going straight to alchemist mode, to where it doesn't matter what situation, circumstance. This is something that my ego mind really got kind of stuck in. It's sticky. Notice that the person is sticky, but the presence is smooth. Stay in that presence. Master being present. And your intuition will spontaneously give you you'll feel it, you'll know it. And this is where allowance is money, because it allows it to come forth. It allows it to come to the screen. So whatever's on the screen of your consciousness right now, guys, and you kind of feel like it's hectic and you feel like you're in a weird place, kind of dark night of soul-y a little bit, kind of like, what the let that take place naturally. Remember, allowance. Let the infinite possibilities open up, so then you're not in that same limited, disempowered, singular, finite point of view. So then you can start to perceive it differently and allow the infinite potentials to show themselves. So that's all you got to do is remember, be, do, and have. Become that energy right now. Suppose it's already done. You know, because I feel like the mind is tricky sometimes, where it's like we're waiting on a manifestation, we're waiting on something, some miraculous, you know, a fairy to appear in our room and tell us that, yeah, that's the thing, is like nothing is really outside of you. So just become the energy now and realize your true vibration of unconditional love. Once you realize the senses, you know, the five sensory data realm, don't analyze it. You know, we can experience that pure creator awareness through the cessation of sensory analysis. This comes from a meditation and exercise and active super consciousness. So what we're doing is entering creator mode. What we're doing is taking our power back and really cutting cords from environments, cutting cords from situations, people, things that our ego minds were really attached to, heavily identified with. So we're letting that go, and we're allowing the, the intuition to naturally, we're allowing that essence to waft up. We're allowing that energy to waft up and to re-expand. So that's just what I felt. It's almost like wake up and spread your arms like shit. Like it's almost like you can feel through the timelines. You know what I'm saying? You can feel through just above. Because remember, the I am, the unlimited self, you, the pure awareness, you exist concurrently outside of time, space, and space-time. So once you know you're a multidimensional powerhouse, you're gonna be a force to be reckoned with. You're not, and nothing can really stop us once we buy into a self-imposed limitation. There's no limitations to the real you. There's no limitations to the I am. So feel the liberation, you know, feel the freedom, feel the lightness, feel the peace and tranquility of realizing that you're not the mind-body complex. Remember, this is a biological spacesuit which houses divinity, which houses your sentience, you know, your total self. Sentience given energy to create with. So harness that vibration and don't react. This is a big thing. Don't react to the mirror. Become so still and so present and so merged with that energy that nothing around you can really, it doesn't move you. Once you realize that what you're not aware, you're the awareness itself of what you're aware of. You're not the thinker. You know what I mean? Get the thinker out of the way and you will find that clarity. You know, it's like we're moving from complexity to simplicity just by not engaging with the egoic identity, not engaging with these, you know, the false character story, the subconscious pattern egoic mind. So remember, God, it's all within you right now. The I am is unlimited. This is my intention, is to get you to remember who you are and to step in your authenticity, to step in your power and to raise back up, man, to step back in that and to let go, you know, the scarcity, the lack, separate, the fear, greed, all these things, these belong to the finite conditioned brainwashed mind. So when you let that go, I'm telling you, number one thing is to master detachment. Don't be phased or affected or allow what's so-called out there on the mirror. It's like letting one of your old creations or miscreations control you. You know, it's like the puppet on the string. Don't let someone else's energy or their, because remember, everyone is creating and experiencing their own, in a way, their own universe, you know what I'm saying, their own created reality, whether they're conscious of it or not. Your test is to keep your frequency so damn sky high and to stay in that creation is finished type of energy. Blast open all those seven chakras, you know, align your energy centers and just keep that, remember, the oil resting upon the water, being in the physical but not of the physical, which means don't identify with it. This is, you know, the body is nothing. The body is nothing. You'll see this is all energy. Like this, it looks so physical. I know. This all looks so physical, but it's really all just energy. Once we can gain that metaphysical, higher consciousness perspective and permanently hold that, and we really defeat the EMI, and we really transcend and gain true freedom and liberation by transcending the finite mind and limited body consciousness, you got your wings back. It's like we all got our wings right now. You just gotta like really spread those things, man. You're here to fly right now. This is your moment. This is your moment right now to remember who the fuck you are. You know what I'm saying? You're not just this little finite, little broken, disempowered. That's the ego mind identity. And that's why it has no power. That's why it has no strength. That's why it doubts. Remember, doubt is death. Stay far from it. But just stay in that state, guys. Stay in that state of gratitude, you know. Realize who you really are. Just came out here, felt inspired. Follow that inspiration. That's when you know you're following your intuition, is you're not thinking, you're just present, and it flows. You're in a flow state. You're in a flow state, which is really meditation. And when you're really tuned to yourself, you're going to be in a flow state all the time. It's never gonna break. So let your will be unbreakable and hold the frequency. Let's stop ignoring, let's stop reacting to the mirror. Let's stop reacting to so-called others and what's going on out there, man. Stay inward, harness that energy, and remember, I'm the creator and creation is finished. It's already done. Know that, remember that, and unleash your power. Like and subscribe to this video. Share this to anyone this could be beneficial at this time. Remember to remember, man, you guys got it, man. Everything's within you now. Real use the sun, untouched and unaffected by whatever goes on down here. So just remember, don't identify, detach, be present, and it'll all flow to you. You'll know exactly what to do. Peace and love, family.